Applying for a bank loan in Miri, Sarawak, follows a process largely consistent with other regions in Malaysia. However, local economic factors, employment sectors, and property types often shape decision-making for banks and borrowers alike. Understanding the approval process can prepare applicants to increase their chances of success. The journey begins with the applicant identifying the purpose of the loan, often for buying a house, a car, starting a business, or for personal reasons like consolidating debt or covering emergencies. In Miri, popular loans include housing loans for new developments or existing homes, car loans, and small business financing, particularly in the oil and gas and agriculture sector. The next step is eligibility assessment. Banks analyze an applicant's age, nationality, employment status, and income level. In Miri, salaried employees, especially those working with established companies or the government, tend to have an easier path. Self-employed or those with fluctuating incomes may face more scrutiny. Proof of income, usually several months' pay slips or tax statements, and for business owners, recent business accounts and SSM registration, must be supplied. Another key factor is the individual's credit score and history, assessed through Central Credit Reference Information System, CCRIS, and TOS reports. Applicants with outstanding debts, missed payments, or who have accumulated too many loans may find their applications delayed or rejected. For larger loans, such as mortgages, banks may contact employers to verify job stability and, in some cases, require a co-guarantor, particularly for younger or first-time borrowers. Each bank may have slightly different risk appetites and criteria. Locally, some banks may be more familiar with Miri's business landscape or have dedicated teams for Sarawakian properties, which can expedite the process. For housing loans, the property's value, location, and marketability are also assessed. Properties in established neighborhoods like Puget or Boulevard often attract faster approval than those in more remote parts. If an applicant passes the preliminary checks, the bank issues a letter of offer. This document outlines approved loan amounts, interest rates, repayment schedules, and associated fees. The applicant should carefully review and negotiate terms if needed. Additional documents, such as sale and purchase agreements for homes, are then executed. Mortgage applicants may also need to insure the property. Final approval is contingent on successful documentation and, for property loans, legal transfer of titles. Upon completing these steps, funds are disbursed, direct to sellers for mortgages or into the borrower's account for personal loans. The entire process may take from a few days, personal loans, to 1 or 2 months, housing loans, depending on completeness of documents and complexity of the application. Delays often occur due to incomplete paperwork or unresolved issues with the property's legal status. In summary, successful loan approval in Miri, Sarawak, hinges on clear documentation, a healthy credit profile, and choosing institutions that understand the local landscape. Applicants should remain transparent, ensure all criteria are met, and seek advice if unsure, making the path to bank loan approval in Malaysia clearer and more predictable.